Hello everyone and welcome back to another S-Series. This time we'll be using the 96 Gal Deco, weapon that's been somewhat consistent over the years. It has pretty much had the same kit other than Splatoon 2 where Kraken didn't exist, so they gave it the amazing special of Splashdown. But it got its same kit back in Splatoon 3, so all's well that ends well. Either way, we're going to try and figure out what makes that kit so special. Of course, I already know what makes it so good. It's just playing the weapon correctly that's important. We're going to try and keep our range here and try not to go too close. I am surprised he got the shot on the corner. That's very surprising. Doesn't matter too much. We did have a pretty good, decent fight there, so we should be somewhat in the lead. I mean, we're not really taking control. Try and get this guy. Shred his wall. I'm just going to hide here. All right, good. I'm glad I didn't move too far forward there because I would have been killed. Just trying to figure out where everyone's at. I do see a wall over that way. Very interesting. I'm going to move this way, though. Yes, got the one guy. I was afraid of him popping out, so decided I would just try and bait him out there. All right, we'll take the trade. I'm fine with killing the splatter scope because that does leave the ranged option limited. Because this is a very heavily ranged favored map. Or, yeah, heavily favored ranged map. Something like that. I don't know how to English. So once they're dead, we should be able to somewhat easily attack. And we are down to 89, which is not amazing, not terrible. There we go. You're dead. Just going to try and guard here. Walls do get destroyed on other walls. I need to be careful of that. All right, I'm going to try and recover some health here. All right, there we go. Thank you, friend. Got some support. Let's try and just get this zone covered. And the charger's up on the platform. If I would have known that, I would have thrown a wall and tried to pressure them. Thankfully, our friend is still alive, so we can easily just jump to him. They are going to aggress this way, but we do know that their charger... Where did that one guy go? I believe he's behind me. Okay, stay alive. Need to figure out where the fella went. I do not see him. Okay, that's fine. I'll go ahead and just paint this route. All right, good. I can't use that wall for some reason. We've lost the lead. Let's just try and get this all painted. I do have my Kraken, which is nice. I'll try and use it to aggress this guy. There we go, good. Can't really paint with Kraken, mind you, but I can just kind of stall this out. There we go, you're dead, good. Just trying to take my fights slow and make sure I land at least some chip damage every now and then. There we go, you're dead. We are in control. I'm gonna try and keep this in control. Alright, they're gonna go off this way now. I can already tell. Yes. Use our sub-strafing, just trying to move around very quickly. As long as I hold this zone, I'm doing my job and making sure we don't just die. Alright, just pivot between my wall. Just try and keep this alive here. Good. Alright, we've got double people over here. Until they actually aggress here, we can't really do anything. They're just kind of stalling the zone out. Unfortunately, we are losing fights over there. That's unfortunate. Should have popped Kraken. I'm not used to panic Krakening. I guess we are just having a lot of issues down here, so we'll try and help out. Looks like our friend is sharking. All right, let's get this. Paint off this way where my wall isn't. That way, if they try to approach from that side, that is the only side they can approach from. That's not good. Need to back up. All right, keep some fire down. All right, that was a trade. Let's try and get this. I want to try and guard this zone just until we get enough people in. All right, I think it's time to crack in. Scare him off. There we go, you're dead. Don't die. Our charger is this way. Come on, get the kill. Yes, good. He only has to get a slot charge. First kill. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll take that. That was a good defense. Or good offense, I guess. Don't like the jump here. We do have stealth jump, so we do just get a free jump here. Try and use that to our advantage. There we go. You're dead. He was very chip damaged, and they're just throwing random bombs. We've got to get in control of that zone and hold it for a little bit at the very least. I'm sure they'll probably try and eventually start pushing towards us. We are in control. That's good. Hopefully we get the lead off of that. Yes, we did. That's great. Now all we have to do is hold. Just try and shred their wall there. Okay, let's hold this. Gonna try and throw out as many walls as I can and just kind of block them off. I do believe they're heading towards our zone. Let's stop that. I heard 2 shots go off there. Okay, that's fine. Just try and hold this zone here, and we'll take our first win. All right, match number 2. I think we're gonna start off by taking the left side and just trying to hold that. I already have people pushing on that side too, so it'll be a good place to just continue to push. And as long as we just hold this, we'll be fine. I do believe there is someone hiding here though. Maybe not, maybe they left. They didn't leave. Okay, block this off. There we go, good. All right, now we can take control of the zone here. I'll try and fight this junior at range, keep him pushed back. I need to constantly keep check of my RNG though and make sure it's resetting back to a usable state. So don't just get randomly rushed down on the left here. You can go ahead and paint that route. Paint both routes actually. I have Kraken in case I do get rushed, so that's fine. But we'll just try and keep some paint down. As long as I hold this, we should be fine. We don't have to worry about anyone rushing us. We just have to keep an eye out and make sure we don't get blindsided by anything. You see things happening over this way. Okay, hold this. Again, as long as I keep my distance, I should be fine. I am heavily damaged. Let's just make sure we don't get picked off by a random burst bomb. All right, good. We're in control. I'm just going to try and keep some paint down over here. Again, I can just kind of play passively here and just keep some paint down. I'm going to watch out for anyone trying to rush me. They are not. That's good. Alright, got our friend over here. There we go, kill him. That was the whole point of the Kraken. So we can use it to just kind of kill anyone trying to rush us or sneak up on us. We're gonna get this all painted. We're back in control, that's good. I need to recover some ink. Oh, they chased me. I unfortunately didn't move away from that bomb quick enough. That's unfortunate. We really need to be more aggressive, and I am playing a little bit too passively, but we will just have to kind of retreat back into this corner. All right, let's just cover the whole zone here. I probably should be taking this side. Just try and help out. Paint's forward for our team. That's also an important thing I should be doing if I'm playing supportively. All right, try and paint over this junior here. Uh-oh, that's unfortunate. Killed by the splash, actually. I'm surprised I got killed by him and not something else. Okay, let's try and help out on this side. That's where we kind of need support. That's a Zuka. Don't want to die to the Zuka. There we go, you're dead. There's still someone there. Okay, I don't have the ink for this. Try and get this guy killed. Yes, got double kill and I'm still alive with my Kraken. I would push forward here, but I don't feel too safe doing that. Just keep firing off this way. Be aggressive. Yes, good. But they're probably going to have more people going off on the left, so we will actually stay guard here. That's fine. They're going to pelt me with burst bombs. I don't mind being a target. I am not on the zone, so if they keep shooting at me, that's more paint going towards me and not the zone. Okay. Behind the wall. Back down. Once that wears off, I can move. Okay. Don't really know what I need to do there. They did just kind of collapse in on us. Couldn't really do too much. That whale was holding us off from actually moving. Actually should have probably jumped out now that I'm thinking about it. That's unfortunate. Thought I moved out of the way in time. All right, well, we'll probably lose lead off of this. I don't have a lot of hope. Let's see. All right, let's make sure this is all in our color. I'm gonna try and keep someone ahead of me so that way we kind of have some meat shields that we can shoot at while they're distracted. You're heavily damaged. Good. We should be in control here. We do have someone. Yes, good. Down that way. There's someone trying to chase right into the bomb. They weren't even aiming at me. That's unfortunate. I had to run away from the killer whale though. All right, try and help out. Just need to figure out where people are coming in from. Let's guard this side. Gonna just slowly try and recover ink. I somehow trade with that guy. Now we've really got to get in here and just hold the zone. Hold it long enough to where we actually take the win. Come on, just a little bit more. I don't have the ink for it. There we go. And there's another win. All right, match number 3. I did not make note of the people at the start of the match, so let's see how this goes. Hopefully they don't have a charger. I don't believe they do. We might find out really quickly when we die. Let's just hold this zone here. I think we're going to just try and play guard and just do this. Again, I really am not a big fan of this map. It is just corridor after corridor, and you can just get blindsided very easily. So I'm gonna play guard and just try and keep our zone held down while our friends go out and do the killing. Try and get this guy. There we go. Good. And once we actually get some people down off our side of the map, where did that come from? Don't know. But once we get some people down, which we do, we'll go ahead and just try and force this zone in our color. All right, keep that down. I'll try and paint over this side. Yes, they kind of revealed themselves whenever they struck that bomb over the wall. Keep an eye on the map. Make sure no one's trying to sneak up on our zone. Okay, that's a lot of bombs. We're just going to back up, steer clear. I'm very close to cracking, and I'm going to use that to try and attack. Thankfully, they are being passive as soon as they jump down. Well, I was going to say as soon as they jump down. I thought the guy was jumping down, but he was not. We'll jump behind this wall. Bounce our splash wall. Try and shoot this guy with the bubbler, back him up. I'm going to try and not shoot too much because I still need to keep some ink down. Or, sorry, ink in my tank, not down. Guard my friend's jump here while we're at it. Yeah, I couldn't really do too much about that. It was right on his marker. Put on the left there. I'm going to guard this as much as I possibly can. Ah, he jumped. That's unfortunate. He just jumped right on top of me. Need to be careful of that. Okay, this is fine. We're down to 44, which is pretty nice. We just need to play guard again. I'm just trying to make sure they can't approach us. I'm just trying to limit their movement space and take some heavy damage with them. Okay, let's just stay guarding. Again, we're pretty much just stalling right now, trying to make sure we don't get penalty points. All right, their juniors getting ready to attack us. I'm sure they're gonna go for a bubbler. And if that's the case, we need to be careful. All right, careful. Build as much paint down as we can because we are close to cracking. I can use that as soon as I'm ready. All right, pop cracking here. Ah, I tried to trade there. I should have just disengaged on the right. I shouldn't have continued chasing. As long as he was scared off. This is bad. We're gonna lose this. Oh, no, no, no. Get there in time, please. Okay, I can't do anything while I'm in this corridor. That's unfortunate. Didn't take the kill either. That would have been nice to have. I'm just gonna back up. Again, just at range. Good job. I would have finished him off even if he didn't. All right, we're stalling the zone pretty decently here. Only a minute 22 left. Stay alive. We're almost to Kraken again. I don't feel too comfortable with Kraken because I am not good at killing with it. All right, I'm gonna cover their root actually. All right, good. Just flush them out from that corner and back up. Careful. Good job. He's dead. And again, we're at a pretty decent enough lead where if we just hold off the zone here, we should be fine. We're playing the long game with this weapon, and that's very important because it is a slow weapon. You do need to be in team fights and try and help out with those. Just keep an eye on the map and make sure they're not trying to flank. There is some paint over that way, so I need to be careful. But if I keep their escape routes painted and their entrance routes painted, they're just kind of stuck in one spot. There we go. You're dead. Good. Take two out. Once they funnel there, it's pretty easy to just throw a wall and stop them. That makes them have to move up to the right. There we go. You're dead. Gonna have to back up, though, because I am chip damaged. Let's move back this way. Okay, he's damaged. We're close to Kraken again. So if anyone wants to try and advance, we can stop them with our Kraken. But they're not going to try because they're just going to lose. All right, there's our third win. All right, we'll go for one final game just because they do have an E-leader on their team, which is scary. I don't like E-leaders in this game. They're a very annoying weapon to fight. And it's just one of the few things of Splatoon 1 that is not very fun to face. Either way, we're going to try and hold this right side off here. I'm going to recover, make sure I can use my wall. We're in a bad situation. In fact, probably shouldn't have been as aggressive as I was. Let's hide under this ledge. I need to figure out where their blaster's at. He's got to be right there. Okay. Let's get some paint down. We're going to have our Kraken pretty soon here. I've just got to stay out of the shot lines of the E-leader. Ah, he had enough range there. Was it nerfed? I'm curious if it was nerfed later on, because that feels like too far for a Luna Blaster. All right, let's throw this wall down here. You can tell you don't fight Luna Blasters very much in later games, I'm thinking it's probably because the shot radius killed. H3 only has to really do 2 hits of damage because damage up is in the game. So whenever they stack damage up like that, you just kind of die. All right, we'll stay alive here. I don't have any ink right now. Gotta recover fully before I take on the H3. Okay, well, we're fine taking the trade there. Cherry H3 is still in there. Thankfully, we are in control, and we should be able to hold this somewhat decently. We've got this Cherry H3. I'm going to actually try and chase the guy, as long as the charger isn't actually aggressing. Alright, I've got to back up. That's a bomb. That's unfortunate. Just ran into a different fight from one. There we go. Charger's down. We can actually push forward somewhat safely. Again, we can be lasered by the Cherry H3. We're just gonna make sure that's not happening. Alright, good job, friend. Our blaster killed him. There we go. Good. And we got Kraken that we can use at any point. Alright, get this. Alright, that's fine. I believe I killed their charger, which is good. We want him dead as much as possible. He just kind of ran into my wall in the corner there. Good. We'll take control off that. Let's make sure we have our court painted too, in their court, in their trench. Okay, we've got some people aggressing. I'm gonna actually try and shark. If I can stay sharked here, they have no idea that I'm down here. So as long as this Cherry H3 is aggressive. Oh, he had bubble though. Can you tell if they have their special ready? I believe you can. At least you should be able to. I just didn't see it at all. Normally, you can tell pretty easily if someone has their special ready. I know you can look at the top of the map too, but... Or you can't in this game. Let me say it like that. That is not something you can do in this game. Alright, we've got the zone. I've got to just stay alive. Thankfully, we have cover from the bombs. Just kind of fire off that way. Alright, we've got a friend trying to attack us. Yeah, he's just dead. He can't climb that wall fast enough. That's burst bomb spam. Ah, oh, man, my wall didn't go the exact position I wanted it to. I wanted it to go completely lateral, but it was diagonal. Don't really know how to control that yet. Yes, good. Take the kill. Gonna hide behind this wall here. Make sure I just don't get killed. We don't want to get caught in a trench because that's just not fun to have to fight in. Right, shred that wall. Not really too scared of him. He's gonna be too aggressive though. They're in control. I do hear someone. Nope, I'm dead. Ah, didn't get behind it in time. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Looks like we have a disconnect too, which is not great. If you see the little X on the map, I'll show it for a little bit. If you see the X on the spawn point, that means someone disconnected on your team or the whichever team that was on. I'm surprised they got directed, but oh well, it's fine. I'd say we may have won that if we had a third person or a fourth person, but I don't know. Can't really control it too much. Best we can do is just fight. We'll lose it. And unfortunately, you still do lose 1 point. Well, we might even lose more. We'll see. But yeah, either way, unfortunate loss, but can't really control all the time. Unfortunately, you still lose the full points if someone disconnects too late, which is not very nice. I mean, it's just like, really? I mean, we didn't really lose because of our fault. I guess the 3 of us lost compared to the 4, but it's not really fair to make us lose 5 whole points. But yeah, either way. Alright, so there we go. Didn't end on the best of notes, considering, you know, 5 points is more than some wins sometimes, and you just can't really control those connects. But other than that, it's a very hard game. It's a lot more difficult than like Splatoon 3 because there are a lot of differences, and just learning it is going to be a difficult experience. You know, just climbing up the ranks and stuff like that. So yeah, either way, I hope you enjoyed. Please consider leaving a comment below and consider subscribing. Until next time, bye.